You know what's crazy? Blueface was in my DMs before him and Jaidyn got back together. And then Jaidyn seen it and blocked me.
Really? Yo.
So when she seen me in person, I couldn't imagine.
Okay. Okay. You ready?
I could tell my man all day. I was like, babe, I'm so nervous. And he don't even live here. So
Oh, damn. That's cool.
I'm like, damn.
She's an influencer, model, and a feature actor. My guest, Barbie Bando.
What's up, y'all? What is up? I'm excited to be here. And, shout out to Maikon for, having me on the show today. I'm super excited to get into what we got planned for y'all. So
hell yeah. Is this your first time?
It is, yeah.
Damn.
As y'all can see, I'm over here like, I'm tapping my feet like this. Oh my gosh.
No, it's going to be cool. I feel like you got a story to tell.
Yeah.
And people are going to appreciate that.
Right.
So, where you from, Barbie?
And so I'm originally from Mobile, Alabama, but I moved here when I was 12 and kind of been here all my life. Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, damn, really? 12? Oh my gosh. Like time just flies. I'm already 21 and it's like, it's crazy.
Damn,
but yeah, so I've been here
crazy.
since I was 12 and just been, back and forth everywhere from then. So
You were young when you moved into here.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, coming to Utah, how was that?
Well, the way that's set up, just kidding. Well, it's not a lot of culture. The food's different. The people are crazy.
Damn. What makes them crazy?
I feel like Utah, as a minority, or the color of my skin, we don't really get appreciated too much out here. So it's real different.
Yeah.
Going from everyone that focuses on you and helps you and pushes you to do your best and stuff and appreciates you just for being who you are.
Yeah.
It definitely was a dramatic change for my family and I. So it's something I adapted to in a way. Through the run, I found a lot of people that I think, God every day that I met, and it's amazing. Like Utah has been an experience and very new, but I love it.
Well, Utah is just different overall.
Yep.
What's the difference between Alabama and Utah?
Utah has a lot more people, a lot more opportunity.
Okay.
Alabama is it's not really too hard to make it there, but it's hard to make it there, So
Is it very closed in?
Yeah, very, very
okay.
small.
Damn.
I mean, the part we were in was, I guess, the suburbs, so
Yeah.
I don't know. And then we came here and I was like, oh, damn, this is the suburbs.
It's
What's
different. It's funny because we, the usual nickname of Salt Lake City is Small Lake City. Mm-hmm. And it's like you coming from a smaller city. That's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Did you go to high school here?
I did. Yeah. I went to Kearns in Cypress. And I was homeschooled for about 2 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's the difference between being homeschooled and going to school?
Homeschool, you have nobody, bro.
Oh,
nobody. You're just
lonely.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You're just always school in your home. And, at the time I didn't have a job, so I was always home. It was annoying. So,
dude.
But yeah, being in school, you had your friends, you got to run up and down them halls, everything. So it was fun.
Damn.
Met a lot of people through high school.
Were you homeschooled first and then you went to school, or were you in school and then you got homeschooled?
Yeah, I went to high school my freshman, it was beginning of my freshman year, and I believe it was the second quarter I got homeschooled. And then for my sophomore year, I was homeschooled. And then I went back to school for the remainder of my sophomore year, and then so on.
So you stayed in school after that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
After I stayed in school.
Okay, you got to experience senior year and everything.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's what.
Not prom. Unfortunately, not prom.
Damn, why?
But everyone was scared of my brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So was he an older brother?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Was he a tough older brother?
He was when we were younger.
Ooh, okay.
I was kind of like a hard younger sister to put up with, but we cool. We cool now. Definitely.
What were they so scared of him though?
He was like Debo in high school.
Oh, damn.
He was like Debo if you disrespected his people.
Oh,
then he was Debo. But other than that, he was a sweetheart, class clown,
Well, that's good. I mean, that helps so guys don't disrespect you, So that's really good.
That is true. Yep.
Damn. So you grew up very protected.
Yeah.
Oh,
very.
That's really cool.
Oh my gosh. My mom's from East St. Louis.
Oh, dang.
She gangsta with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in your childhood, what was some struggles you went through?
It's crazy. I was going to bring that up because when we moved here, my mom and my real dad at the time were still together. It was hard. And I feel like that was probably the hardest thing that happened, was leaving Alabama to come here. And what we went through when we got here was like, it wasn't fun. We were sleeping in a car, you know, we didn't have anything at all. Sleeping hotel to hotel. Like, we literally had nothing. My mom was always working, you know, walking through snow, because half the time we didn't even have a whip, you know?
Wow.
So it was tough. And my dad at the time, still my real dad, he was very addicted to drugs. So it was really just my mom.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel like God knew what he was doing, you know, when he put us through everything I've been through and that I'm still going to go through, because watching my mom raise all 6 of her kids by herself was like it was definitely an eye opener for me. And it just taught me like what type of man I want in my life, you know, what I don't want my kids or myself to go through.
Yeah.
And it was hard, because my dad was in and out of prison all the time, even in Mobile, you know, in and out of prison, wasn't really there. I mean, he's trying now. I'll give him that. He's trying, but it's still like same stuff. So, you know.
Oh, damn.
So I'm super thankful for my stepdad. You know, shout out to my pops. Like, you know, I love both of them to death. You know, I'd do anything for both of them. It's still my dad at the end of the day. You know, he may have treated us like we weren't his, but at the same time, like, you're my pops. So, you know.
When did your mom meet your stepdad?
Now about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say like 5.5 or 6 years ago, actually.
Oh, wow.
They got married 3 years ago.
Did that change your life?
Oh, it did dramatically.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, in a good way.
Yeah.
And I mean, but 3 years ago in a bad way. But when we met him, when, you know, they first met, and I remember my mom had brought him around, and he came in the door one day, and we looked at my mom like, who is this? Like, what are you doing? Go to your room. Give me your phone.
That's so funny, because it's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah.
It's like you getting a boyfriend. But
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's how we were. We were all like shocked. But, you know, at the time, like, his name's Patrick. So, you know, he was cool.
Damn.
Came up, introduced himself to us like, yo, you know, I'm Patrick. Nice to meet y'all. Like, your mom talks about y'all all the time. And that's my mom. Typical moms.
Yeah.
But like, my mom, like, I feel like we're her heartbeat. And without us, my mom wouldn't be where she's at, you know, today. So yeah, my mom talks about her kids a lot. So
That's dope.
When he said that, I was like, yeah, I know.
What do you think a man needs to have to become a stepdad?
I feel like guidance.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like without guidance, and communication is big. My mom did date a guy that was more so focused on us rather than his own kids. Kind of like he tried taking over that dad position that just never fat him in a way, you know. And so, like I said, when Patrick came, like, he already was a dad. You know, he's already a dad of 3 other kids that live in Mobile, which is crazy. He's from Mobile, Alabama.
Did your mom know him before?
No.
Damn.
My mom met him out here at one of her jobs.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes, that's what I
Mobile,
see.
Alabama. What the fuck? That's a good conversation starter for sure.
Yeah. My mom was working, I believe it was called Palmer Court or something like that. Like, you know, where the homeless people stay, some of them.
Oh, okay.
They kind of help homeless people get on their feet. So
Yeah.
my mom was working there, and she told me, he walked in one day, and I was just sitting there like on my phone, just looking down because I was on lunch. And he walks up to the front, and he was talking to the other girl that was sitting next to me, but not flirting though. He was just like, oh, you know, where's room so-and-so? And so he see my mom, and she said, I don't know what happened, but I'm just sitting on my phone. He's sitting there talking about, hey. And my mom's like, my mom's so funny because she's so hood. Like, she was just like, gave him the steak face and everything. My pop's just like, you're beautiful. You know, he's like, you are bad. Like, you was bad. So he left, and she said he came back. And you know what's crazy? It was on Valentine's Day.
Oh, damn.
Or no, it was Mother's Day. Mother's Day.
Okay.
Mother's Day, which I was like,
crazy.
Okay, happy Mother's Day.
That's so dope.
No,
and then he just sweeped off her feet.
Yeah, he came back with flowers. He came back with roses for my mom and said, I want to take you on a date. And I was like, oh my God, that was the one. That's the one. Y'all boys take notes.
That's beautiful when, like, you know, your mom had to go through a lot, by the sounds of it. And when a guy steps up and it's a really good man for them, that's a beautiful shift in life.
Yep.
Because a lot of women don't get to see that. And that shit is sad, you know? So you got like a safe place now. You're in a good place.
Yeah.
What happens to you after that?
That's a good question. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. You know, it's hard for me to leave my mom. I feel like that's the hardest part, is like just the thought of leaving my mom. Because she's like my best friend, you know, and I do everything with her. Like whether we go out to eat, you know, clubs, whether we travel, my mom is my best friend. Like everything I do, everything, you know, the social media has brought for me, my mom's right there next to me to experience everything, to like celebrate with me. Like that's my baby. I'll do anything for my mom. That's why I keep going hard. Because I feel like she deserves it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
So yeah, so it's hard to answer that question, because I see myself with her for at least one more year, and then I finally got to be like, grow up, put your big girl pants on, go get your place. And obviously, like, I'm gonna be booked in different cities. Like, I'm trying to move to Dallas soon, you know, so I want to go over there, but the way my man's set up, he stays in LA, so I'm just kidding.
It's gonna be an issue there, but no, that's all good. I feel like with long distance relationships are hard. They're very hard, but I've been through them. And you know, I can honestly say that it works at the end, because I've been with my girl for 10 years now. You know, and we started like that. It was a long distance relationship. I was in Europe and she was here. And it was hard, but yeah.
What?
So it was hard, but it worked out at the end, you know, and it takes a lot of work. It's not easy, but that's amazing, dude. I feel like by the sounds of it, your mom sounds like a warrior. And nothing better than a strong woman's story. Like, it's so motivational to hear somebody go through so much shit and then like see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yes. That's so beautiful, dude.
That's all I want. And I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like everyone deserves to get a taste of what luxury is. Yes. Everybody. And you know, and that's why I'm the type of person, I feel like when I meet these celebrities, there's like, they're the same person as me. It's nobody different than who we are. You know, if you're not famous or whatever, it's nobody different. It's just they got more money, or, you know, they're noticed more. And it sucks, but I feel like every time I meet them, like, I have not had one celebrity tell me like, oh, you're weird. Da, da, da. They're all like, you're a vibe. That's I like dope. You. Like, Barbie, you cool. And I'm like, I know, guys, I just be chilling. I'm down to earth. But I want to see everybody eat. I don't care if you did me wrong. I don't care if you know, preyed on my downfall. I don't care if you are, you know, my family and my enemy. I don't care if, you know, you were there and then left and came back. Like, I want to see everybody eat that was ever, you know, came across my life, because I feel like it's for a reason. And God knows what he was doing. You know, he knows when he made my mom and she made all 6 of us that we were all going to make a change. So I was like, I'm glad that I got that role to be a social media influencer, to teach people. You don't gotta be yourself. Like, you don't gotta go get a BBL. You don't gotta sell yourself short in life, you know, and do things out of your comfort zone in order to make it. Be yourself and you'll make it.
That's a really interesting, you know, topic, because sometimes to make it, anybody can make it, because we've seen stories like that, right? But sometimes I used to be the person who would judge somebody for doing something, right? Now I'm like, I have no clue what they're going through. Yeah. I don't know if that BBL helped them out. Yep. I have no clue. You know, but it's beautiful how you say that it's like, you don't have to do it. You could do it if it really helps you and if it really like makes you a better person and it like lifts you up. Cool. Yeah. But if it doesn't, you should never do it. Exactly. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like you are the type of person, even though I don't know you a lot, but you're just genuine. Like, you just like speaking like a vibe, you know, a cool conversation. And that's what people appreciate. Yep. It's somebody who's always real. They don't have to be crazy because I mean, that's crazy, but real. Meaning like, hey, this is how I feel right now. Like, if you did me wrong, look, you did me wrong, but that's where it ends. I can never fuck with you again, but that's cool. Go ahead. Eat, be blessed. It's all good. I want to see y'all smiling just as much as I want to see my family smile, you know? And it's sad because I've went through a lot of females or guys as friends or in a relationship or anything like that just, you know, came around us. But we went through a lot that I thought like, yeah, you going up with us. And then, you know, something happened and I'm like, damn. The people who get left behind, dude, that's, it's so sad because you have a vision. You know where you're going to be in 5 years, right?
Yeah.
It's engraved in your mind. But certain people just are not going to be there.
Yep.
And people who you really care for, but they just weren't made for that.
Yep.
And it's so sad, dude, because you want them to be there. But you can't stop for anybody.
Exactly. Yep. I ain't got time to wait for nobody, you know? You're there or not. Like I'm going up regardless, with or without you. I'm gonna make sure you eat.
Yeah.
But that don't mean I'm finna bring you up and continue to bring you up. I'm gonna make sure you eat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care, you know, Mobile is my hometown. And, you know, I always show love every time, you know, people ask where I'm from. Mobile. But Utah did help raise me in a way, you know? So I don't care, you know, regardless, like, I'm gonna make sure everyone here that helped me eat or that was a part of my journey is good, you know? Like, y'all, as long as I'm on top, y'all are on top. That's literally my mindset with anybody. Yeah. As long as I'm on top, y'all are on top. See, and from there, y'all got to figure it out. Because I'm not going to be there just giving you handouts for the rest of my life.
I mean, you're not a babysitter at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You have to grow up at a certain point, you know? And that's why I feel like even with this show, you know, I try to help everybody.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that I'm going to go all the way down to get you up when it's your job to get far enough for me to pick you up.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, dude, I can do this for the rest of my life. Like, if you're not on the show yet, you might be in episode 1005.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to keep working.
Yep.
That's all it takes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So you're an influencer now, right? What's the hardest thing about being an influencer?
Oh my gosh. I feel like the fakeness you run into, people are not genuine.
Yeah.
Like, at all. They're cocky. And it's sad. Yeah. Like, a lot of people, you know, I used to watch on my TV and I meet in person. I'm like, oh my gosh. And they're just like cocky. I'm like, ugh. Okay.
Yeah. It just has a bad taste, you know? Because you're like, you look up to these people so much and they look like gold. They look like diamonds. And then you meet them and it's like, oh, they're fool's gold.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
It's like, oh, you the same person, but you just rude.
Oh,
like, But also another thing is I always put God first. You know, obviously I keep bringing him up in this podcast.
It's true, real shit.
But a lot of people don't. It's sad.
Yeah,
like, they don't give thanks to God. A lot of people don't do anything for their people. It's a lot of things. Yeah. But I feel like the hardest thing definitely has to be how fake people are. Yeah. And how they just put on fronts.
Well, dude, I feel like, you know, I'm a big believer in God, you know, since I was a kid. And for maybe 2 years, I fucked up. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
I thought it was all about me. I became a professional soccer player. I was in Europe. I was killing it. And I was like, oh, I did this.
Yeah.
But fast forward 2 years, everything is gone. Yep. I'm in a room fucking crying like a little bitch. Oh, this was God's permission for me to do.
Yep.
And I disrespected him. And look where he got me. And I'm very lucky and I'm very blessed that he was like, you know what? I got you.
Yep.
And he took me out of there and he said, this is what you're supposed to be. You went through that. And it's okay. Now you make your own decisions. Now I don't look at God as a punisher. I look at God as a best friend.
Yep.
Where before it was like, oh, I used to not want to fuck up because I'm going to go to hell. But now I don't want to fuck up because I know what's wrong and what's right.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
See, that's all it is. Yeah. And that's all he wants is for you to give him thanks, you know?
Yeah.
Like, as quick as he gave it to you, like you just said, he'll take it away even faster.
Quick, bro.
Like, he does not care. Like, God will humble you.
Yeah.
Like, I love my God. I don't know about y'all, but I love my God. If it wasn't for him, I would not be here today. Yeah. Amen?
It's true. Yes. There's two types of people on this earth. People who are humble and people who have been humbled. That's just 100% true. People don't understand that concept of, bro, you're not a God.
Yep.
God might give you the feeling and the position to look like one, but it doesn't mean that he's going to make you a God.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why in the Bible, I don't know if you read the Bible, but it says you are the image of God. You are not God. You are the image of God.
Yep.
You know, we are all striving to be alike in some way.
Exactly.
But we're not striving to be him, you know, because that's when, you know, that's when the whip comes out.
That's when he knocks you down.
Yeah. So it's influencing something you're going to do for the rest of your life?
Honestly, I mean, YouTube, You know, I definitely see YouTube,
You need that. Vlogging and everything, content.
Yes.
That's a big avenue I think you should take yesterday.
Yes. Everyone's, it's crazy. Before I started YouTube, everyone said, why do you not have a YouTube? Because I used to do little talk clips on my Snap. So people loved them, like the little talks, the little vlogs, the workout sessions. Like everyone loved them. And they're like, no, you belong on the cameras. We look up to you. I was like, oh, guys.
Damn, stop.
I know, stop. Make me blush.
That's dope. So, I mean, you said you're a model, right?
Yeah.
What's the hardest thing about being a model?
Oh my God, positioning. That was like today during my shoot. I was trying so hard for my photographer. Oh, I felt so bad. Shout out to Nando. Oh my gosh, put up with me. I felt bad because I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be perfect, but then it happened naturally because I'm just so used to it. Like I feel like even without, because what's crazy is like. Like I was telling you earlier, this was my very first actual photo shoot. Like, that's
crazy.
Yeah, like in a studio though.
Yeah. Oh, like, okay. Yeah.
But
with
other
lights
than that,
and everything.
Right. Exactly.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and themed and everything. Like it was tough. Like it was
scary?
hard. No, like tough. It was cool. I was excited. I was like, come on. I had my makeup artist. Shout out to her too, Lyric.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, they just put everything together, and it made me cry on the inside. Obviously, I couldn't cry because my makeup would have got messed up. And we wasn't doing that. But they just work so hard, and I appreciate people like that. Like they're like, we're just trying to get our name out there. Listen, like I said, as long as y'all help me a part of this journey, I'm gonna help y'all. So. It was fun though. But positioning though, like when he had me hitting the poses, I was like, wait, put your shoulder back, Shakira. Put your head up. Put your chin down a little bit. And I was like, positioning is the hardest part of modeling.
Oh yeah. So yeah. What about the lifestyle?
You run into a lot of fake and phonies too. A lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of like mentally and physically preparing myself for acting because that's what I want to do. I'll be a future actor. For the cat, like the roles and everything, like the directors, I know what it comes with. And I'm like, I'm preparing myself because I'm not that type.
And the stories too. I feel like we're very lucky for that. That back, let's say maybe in the 1960s, people had no clue. Yeah. They just saw the glamour and the lights. But now I feel like we're very lucky that we're in an age where there's no bullshit. Exactly. You know what's going to happen. So you go there, you better be prepared. Exactly. Mentally and just everything, Exactly.
I feel like when I come into like these fields, which is crazy because like I talk to people that wouldn't think twice to like responding to people that's not as big as them. Like, I've had conversations with like Trey the Truth. Like I had Drake on my page the other day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drake being on your page. God damn, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
That's fucking dumb. What the fuck?
People that would never think twice to look down on someone that's upcoming. Yeah. I always seem to get their attention. I feel like God made me like an angel in a way. Yeah. Because I have this glowing light about me. Yeah. Everyone I come across, cool. Everyone. Barb, you're a vibe. Like, I fuck with you heavy. Like, you just real. You're raw. Yeah, shout out to my mama. Like, my mama raised some kids and respectful. We know. Yeah. But also shout out to God. Yeah. Like, he keeps opening doors for me. And it's like, I'm that glow. I'm that glowing ball that everybody wants to be around. We need her in our shoot. We need her in our movie. We need her over here. We need her in Atlanta. We need her in LA. Like, we need this girl. Everyone's saying that. And I'm over here just chilling. Like, look, well, can I bring these people with me? Because they help me. And they're like, no. And I'm like, I make a way every time. I kid you not. No, they can't come with you like my team. A lot of photographers trip and they're like, no, you can't bring your road manager, your manager. You can't bring your security. You can't bring your mom. What?
That's weird.
They've been with me this entire time. So if they're not coming, I'm not coming.
No, deuces, for real. God
Next. Like, I'm booked and busy. So you're not the only people that want me, And so sometimes they'd be like, come on, bring them. I already know. Like people forget about the energy and how important having good energy is. Yep. A lot of people go out there, and they say, and they want to be founded by the world. They want the world to tell them who they are. Exactly. But your job is to reveal yourself to the world. It's like, this is who I am. Yeah, stand out. You do not. That's my biggest thing. Yeah. Like, I was just telling a close friend of mine the other day and my mom, I said, I only do the social media stuff because 1, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. 2, I want to retire at a young age. Let's go. 3, mainly because I want to be that image for people. Like, be yourself, stand out. And that, you're going to stand out by being yourself. You don't got to fit in. Why you want to be caught in the hype? For what?
Yeah.
Why are we going to the club if we got bills to pay?
Ooh, dude.
You know?
That's what,
Like,
oh man,
come on, stand out. Be on business. Stand on business. All 2024 and so on. Stand on business. Because I promise y'all, as long as you got your foot on business's neck, you're going to win. Every
100%, dude.
Every time.
That's very important. You say that when it comes to clubs, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people celebrate every week, but for what? Like, what are you celebrating?
Exactly.
Right? Like, a lot of people finish their week, you know, on Friday. They had the worst week ever. Now you're celebrating the worst week ever?
Yep.
That makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying.
You're just manifesting more bad weeks.
Yeah.
Like if you see me at the club, I'm celebrating life. I did something.
Yes.
I won something, or I had a big client or a big contract or something.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I'm not there to celebrate my losses.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And no, it's really cool about going into a room. When you go into a room, people don't know who you are, right? So they need you to tell them who you are.
Yeah.
And that's why you need to be this light of sunshine. Like you said, you
Stand
have
out,
to be. Because if you don't make an assumption of who you are. And then that's when it all fucks up, because then you're becoming their perception instead of you being, hey, this is who I am.
Exactly.
I don't need you to do that to me. I don't need you to treat me like that.
Like,
this
cool,
is how you treat
did that
me.
with everybody. I'm not everybody.
Yes,
I'm myself.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy about that? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker of going to the clubs when I'm like, okay, there's nothing to celebrate. I've done it multiple times, you know.
But now you understand,
I feel like,
though.
exactly.
It's all about the process and learning, right?
Yep.
So you can do a lot of things, but as soon as you understand that that's affecting you or it's an issue, if you don't change it there, it's just gonna be downhill from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's a great, example you brought up, like going in a room, like that's how I felt.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, toot my horn or nothing, but like every time I walk, me and my mom, I kid you not, it's me and my mom, or like my homegirls, like my sister-in-law, my best friends, like every single time we walk in the room, all eyes are on us.
Ooh, okay.
People know who I am.
Yeah.
People want me to win. There's people in that room that don't want me to win. There's people in that room I fought before. There's people in that room that praise on my downfall every day they wake up. For what?
Yeah,
and it's
a waste
like,
of time.
Yeah.
For them and for you. Well, not for you, because actually they're giving you energy.
Right.
It's the craziest
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. Even the bad energy, bad and good energy, you give it all to me, that hating energy. I don't care, because I'm going to eat it all up and I'm going to keep going up. Like you're pushing me higher and higher. You don't want to do that, but little do you know you're doing that.
Yeah.
With all that energy you giving me, I'm going higher and higher and you're just getting lower and lower. Why? You don't put God first.
Ooh, dude, that's crazy, because I always feel like I don't pay attention to a lot of people because as soon as I put my attention, my energy, the most expensive thing on earth, other than air,
Right.
energy, I'm putting it on somebody else. That just means I'm a part of their dream.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of their dream. I want to be a part of my dream. Like, what am I doing?
Yep.
I don't give a fuck what anybody's doing. What am I doing?
Right.
And if they're doing good, then it's just, how can I add energy into that goodness already?
Exactly.
And that's what people don't understand, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in Utah is full of people that's like, oh, I'm gonna keep pushing her, but I don't like her. I'm gonna keep pushing her. It's like, all y'all gotta do is show love. Like, I appreciate the little crowd I do. You know what's sad? I get more love in Houston, Dallas, Atlanta, LA. I get more love out to the places that it would be like my first time going to, like LA. I'm finna leave in 2 weeks to go to LA, and this is my very first time. Everybody in LA messes with me heavy, whether it's photographers, whether it's celebrities, whether it's YouTubers. They all love me, but like I was telling my mom the other day, it's sad. It's like 20% out of 100 in Utah mess with me and support me. But you think that's gonna make me like, oh my God, drag myself? No, I'm gonna keep standing on business. I'm gonna keep praying, and I'm gonna keep helping my people, doing what I gotta do. So eventually I can get up and I could come back and help y'all. Even though you was praying on my downfall, I'm gonna help you. And I'm gonna guide you. So I was talking about people gotta have guidance. Like, you wanna be a stepdad, you need to have guidance. You be ready for them kids.
But you know why that happens? Is because people can't stand to see you doing what they could do, but they don't do.
Yep.
Because they don't have the energy or the capacity to dream or manifest.
Yep.
It must suck for somebody to want something for so long, and they see a young girl just putting in effort every single day, working their ass off to gain something that they could never do.
Yep.
Like, that must be fucked up.
No, for real.
But that's the shit that you made. That's the shit that you grow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you put little seeds in life.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the end of, the growth, you eat whatever you planted.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know, it's crazy. So right now I take for a couple of years, the last couple of years, I've been taking care of people with disabilities.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I've been doing that, but even my 9-to-5 jobs, every single job, I kid you not, I go there. Everyone hates on me. I get fired from the person that's been hating on me, which is weird. It'd be my boss. It'd be a coworker, make up a lie, say this weird stuff, and then I get fired. Like, for what? I go there, I do my job, but just because, I'm not saying like other girls, everyone's beautiful. And I'm not even gonna say in their own way. I feel like every woman is beautiful. Every man is attractive. Like everyone is doing it. Yeah. But y'all gotta be standing on business. You got to be yourself to stand out more than the next person. You know? Well,
there's a difference. What people don't understand, that there's a difference between beauty and attractiveness.
Yeah.
Right? Beauty, it's whatever people think of how you look, right? Mm-hmm. But attractiveness, no matter if you look fucking bad, if you have that attraction about you, you can go into a room and everybody will just fucking break their neck trying to look at you because you have that energy, you know what I mean? So there's a difference. I don't care how you look. I've seen the ugliest motherfuckers with the beautifulest girls ever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so weird, but that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's like you need to work on that attraction. Like why are you attracting to people? How do you attract them? Yeah. Not how you look to make them feel a certain way about you.
That's why I believe in that saying, like, who you are is who you attract. It's crazy. Yeah. Like, going through everything I went through as a kid up to now, I had so many people that did me wrong or did my mom wrong or my brother around us. When I start, dusting myself off, getting up out the dirt, weighing my hair, praying to God, looking at my people, going hard every single day for them, I started attracting those type of people. Now, even celebrities can't not be around me. Like, they always want me to be booked around them, everything. Yeah. Like, my man always, it's so crazy. I feel like that saying is so real. Like, who you are is who you attract. You hold yourself as a boss, you stand on business, that's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract people that stand on business, people with money, people that got stuff going, people that don't care about money, clubbing, and fame. They don't care about that. Real, genuine people is who you attract. You just got to be that person yourself.
Well, you're just a reflection of who you are.
Exactly.
Like, that's just what it is. Mm-hmm. The world will see you how you are. Like what you said, when women or anybody hates on you, but they're acting like they're supporting you, what happens is the universe knows exactly what you're doing. So they get left behind either way. Yeah. And they're always mad. They're the first ones to be mad. They're just like, I helped you out. It's like, no, but inside, you weren't helping me out. You were praying on my downfall. Yeah. You wanted me to fail, but I didn't. Now you're mad because you didn't really show your real self. Yeah.
It's crazy you say that. Females would be like that. Like, they're praying on my downfall is, if she didn't have ass and she wasn't twerking on Instagram, she wouldn't make it. Yeah. God can take this ass. He can take this face. He can take my hair, my clothes, my shoes, my followers, and I'll still be the same woman I was with all that. Without it, I don't care. Like,
dude, that's so true, because I've seen a lot of women who don't show anything and still successful. Yeah. You don't need none of that. Yeah. That's a plus. It's a plus, and you are smart enough to make it work. Yep. But I know with your personality, even if you had none of that, you would still be on top. Yeah. Because it's about personality, Yeah, like, exactly. People don't understand that. That's a concept that a lot of people don't know about. That's manifesting and being who you want to be. Exactly. That shit is crazy, dude. So, acting. What do you like acting?
Honestly, since I was a little girl, I fell in love with horror movies.
Oh, dude, I love horror movies. I
love them. God. I can talk about them all day. I can watch them all day. I was 6 years old in the room watching Ghost Adventures. That was the very first scary stuff I watched. Plus, my mama, she into horror movies. Like, that's so dope. She a horror movie fanatic. Like, she loves it. So she used to put us to sleep to The Exorcist, the original one. Oh my God! You better get in that bed. She gonna come backwards crawling to you.
That's savage right there. God damn.
Look, I love my mama though.
Instead of bedtime stories, it's just boom.
We're some badass little kids. Like, before I whoop your ass, the exorcist gonna come crawling backwards, looking at you like this. Damn. Get in the bed, badass.
Do you want to be a scary movie actor?
Yeah, but I want to be on TV shows too, because the way Baddies West is set up, Baddies East, Baddies West. Okay,
you want to be a part of that? Yo, my girl watches that shit all the time.
I love it. Everyone's like, y'all should be a part of it, because we would be the cool girls.
Why don't you go?
Well, see, I applied for it. They just got back to me yesterday and was like, oh, here's the address. We're looking forward to seeing you. But it's in Miami and
that's a different story over there, dude. Yeah. It's different over there.
But I was like, dang, but the way it's Caribbean, Baddie's Caribbean.
That is true. That is true.
Man, I want to do it.
A lot of Latinos there too. Good food. So, damn. Were you there when Blueface came?
Out here?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Oh my gosh. Like, you keep opening up cans of whoop ass.
I'm just saying.
Listen. You know what's so funny? My mom is so hood because I told her this story. She wasn't here. My mom was in Alabama at the time with one of her friends. They went out there to see her friend's daughters or her kids or whatever. So my mom wasn't here for the first time. I went to the club with my girls and we were there at the after hours spot. One of these guys named Walker runs it. Yeah. And so
I know Walker.
You know Walker?
Yeah, I know Walker.
He cool people, cool people. He's dope. So he ran an after hour spot. He had Blueface and Jaidyn come.
Really?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Blueface was in my DMs before him and Jaidyn got back together. And then Jaidyn seen it and blocked me.
Really? Yo.
So when she seen me in person, I couldn't imagine. The girl came into after hours and could not take her eyes off me. Like she was like, God. Just look at my man. I dare you to. And girl, first of all, I'm not a homewrecker. I'm not gonna look at your man. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like she came literally, I was on a couch right here. Blueface and Jaidyn right here. They came over by me. And Jaidyn had her back turned to me. Blueface looking over his shoulder at me.
Oh,
I know you remember me, baby.
Yeah, he know what's up.
Right, I know you remember me. That's why but you know the video went viral. Mad. She hit somebody off the
that
stage.
Was crazy.
Mom said, I told my mom that story what she did at the after hour spot. My mom said, and if I was there, I'd have made you beat that bitch up.
Oh, yeah. It would have been a different story for sure. God
for real, because what?
That's petty from her, though, because that's kind of like, girl, you're the one who's out here with Krishan, just fucking chilling like nothing. Yeah. That's, dude,
and Blueface making both of y'all look stupid.
Yeah, dude. He's making money out of them, though.
Oh, yeah.
He's making bang, dude.
He's a very smart businessman. I will say that.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. No, he got everything, like that new show he got coming out. Like, he's smart. He know what he's doing. Yeah. But me personally, if I seen you know, it's crazy. My ex, I've been through a lot with him and he cheated on me. Like our entire relationship.
That's a no-no here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop.
Stop cheating.
Look, come on, guys, stop saying that. That's a big no-no here. But
yeah, so I like so many girls like before my relationship, during my relationship, and after my relationship was like giving me stories of like how he just like cheated, and I was like, that's crazy. Like, but I can look them girls, I can go in front of them because I know who I am. You're not finna play me. I'm a boss. Yep. So before I belittle down to your level and start these little kitty fights and stuff, like I'm not doing it. So I can stand in front of the girls and not have an issue or not be petty or weird. Like, okay, you want my man, but look who he's with. Like, girls don't understand that. Like, it's weird.
And if a man is weak enough to go there, then you can have him.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the mindset girls have to.
Even
women,
men, dude. Men are the same thing.
Men too, yeah.
They need to be like that where everybody's just like, no, that's mine. Yo, nobody's yours. They just decide to be a part of your life. Yep. And if your energy is that weak, then people are not going to stick to it.
Exactly.
That's just how it goes.
I was just watching a 20 versus, it was a girl. Her name was Lena Davis. And one of the guys that she picked, he came up and he was like, her two friends that she had with her that was helping her pick the guys for her, they were like, what would you do if a guy tried taking her in public? Why she on your arm? And he was just like I loved his response because he was like, I mean, it's up to her. You know, she goes, that was never my girl to begin with. But if she stays, she knows where home is, basically. Like, she know what's up. Yeah. And so it's true. It goes both ways with guys and girls. But y'all got to have that mindset of if they go, they was never yours to begin with, and keep it moving. Don't let that be like, don't hurt yourself or, you know, just like haunt yourself and be like, damn, if I could have did this and this. No, it was never your girl or guy to begin with.
That was God, dude. That was God showing you what's real.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
And a lot of people can't handle the truth. You know, that's what happens. A lot of people crying about, oh, she broke up with me, or she cheated on me, or she went with. bro, it wasn't yours.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yep.
And you just got to move on and keep doing you.
Yeah.
You know?
And God eventually is going to bring that person that he wants with you. Like, he's like, it's like food. Like, oh, I got to get rid of this order like quick. And that's God. God's like the server. I got to get rid of this order quick. Like there's a line. There's a line he got to go through. Like he's like, I got to get rid of this order. He get rid of the order. Okay, the next person come. I'm going to get rid of this order. And when it's that very last car, he's like, now this is the one. Now take your time. Breathe. Yeah. This is your home. This is your safe place. Yeah. Breathe. That's your baby right there in that car. Boom.
Are you naturally a lover?
I am. I'm a lover girl.
Because you got a boyfriend now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, I mean, we not together, but
oh shit. Okay, so it's a possibility.
He's my man, but he's not my man. But he's my man. Okay. He know what's up. Just kidding. We know what's up. Let me rephrase that. We know what's up.
That's good. That's good though. Like, what made you be such a lover like that?
I don't know. I've always had a big heart growing up. Let my mom tell it. I'm like one of those people that have a golden heart, and I'm rare in this world, you know?
So like, you usually
I have
fall
a
in love.
golden heart. I mean, I do. Yes, I fall in love quick. Like, give me 3 days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, marry me. It's bad.
Hey, that's crazy though, because I had a clip that went pretty big, you know, people talking, and I said a lot of women, you know, it's hard because they're mad at the world. They're mad at every man. They're like, every man's the same. And I'm like, no, you should be mad at the men
let me tell you
chose.
why, Maikon. Let me tell you why they are. It's the daddy. That's what, no, I'm serious. Like, it's the...
True.
I told you what I went through as a kid.
Yeah.
My dad not being there, I didn't know what a man was supposed to do, how he was supposed to treat. I see him treat my mom wrong, let my mom do everything by herself. So my mind growing up is, oh, be an independent boss. You know, you are who you attract. And with my dad doing that, it messed it up for a lot of guys because, you know, when I feel like, oh my gosh, he's giving me attention, like he's there because my dad didn't do that, I automatically latch onto him and I think like, oh, this is the one. And God always tells me like, no, Barbie, chill. This is not the one.
That's so true.
Know? And I'm not going to lie, like with, you know, the guy I'm talking to, my man, I got lucky because he's an athlete too. And you know how the athletes are. They don't care. But it's something about him. I'm like, okay, this actually may be the one, you know? Well,
that's so smart that you say that. It's true because you do have to have an example of what a real man looks like, right? So a lot of women get caught in the, like you said, it's like every man is the same because this certain man hurt me.
Yeah.
Right? When in reality, it's like, no, you just didn't have an example to look forward to understand what a good and a bad man is.
Exactly.
And, you know, a lot of women said, I was with them for 5 years and they still fucked me over, right? And I'm like, 5 years?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You have to see at least one red flag.
But see, I understand why though, because, you know, me being in that position and, you know, I'm literally saying, I understand why. When you're so in love, it's hard to like let that person go, especially when they know you from the top of your head to the bottom of your toe. It is hard to let them go. Like, seriously. Like, with my ex, even though when I found out he was cheating, I didn't tell my family because I know my brother would have beat the fuck out of him, first of all. And I know my mom would have beat him because she hood. My mom would have beat the fuck out of him, too. Like, between us, look, my mom crazy. I feel bad for my boyfriend. No, I don't feel bad for him. My mom like him, but my mom pulled a gun on my ex.
God damn.
Mom was like, you're not going to blame my daughter.
Hey, he deserves it. Low key. No cheating. Stop playing.
No, see, but it wasn't even that.
Oh, really?
He went and bought, like, something from the gas station. I kid you not. I swear it was like laced up with coke or something.
Oh, God.
Because he said it was an edible. I had an edible with my brother before and I've never acted like that.
Yeah.
I woke up Maikon, oh my gosh, I couldn't breathe. I had needed water. I was like confused. I was like, what the fuck? But
dude,
yes, I was tripping. My ex woke up. He slammed the door downstairs, closed, turned on the light. My mom was like, what's the hell's going on? So I go upstairs and I'm like crying to my mom. I was like, Mom, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. My mom thinking he just put his hands on my baby. Like, you gotta die.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
you know, so that's the only reason why she said, look, she put it right there on the dress. She said, look, I'm gonna tell you one time and one time only. Don't play with this my baby. That's my baby. That's how I am with my mom. Like, y'all better not play with my mama. Like, y'all see us in public. Some girls tried us last weekend at the club. We're just out, you know, celebrating, you know, everything that's been going on and stuff. Some mom and daughter were out. And the daughter, like, sitting there, like, you know what's crazy? I told my mom, I said, Mom, me and that girl was literally sitting there dancing to the songs. We were at Sky, the club.
Oh, okay.
And so she, like, elbowed my mom. Yeah, like, elbow shoved her. And my mom turned around, like, what the fuck?
What?
So she kicked one of my friends off the stage after, because my mom was like, bitch, I don't know who the fuck you playing with. You know, she's like, bitch. You know how girls talk when they get mad. She kicked one of the girls, and then the girl fell onto me. So I fell and hit the floor. I was like, hell no. Because you did not just embarrass me in front of everybody. You did not just not put your hands on me, but you embarrassed me.
Everybody? No.
Yeah, I hopped up off that floor so quick. My new nickname in the family is called Spider now. You know, Spider Woman, because the way I got up off that floor and I ran up in her face like, look, that's my mama you talking to.
Yeah.
You'll get your kill over her. I don't care. That is my mother. That's my baby, you know? So
that's loyalty.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why people ain't like that with their mom. Like,
I don't know.
If it wasn't for your mom, you wouldn't be here. Like, give that woman praise. Even if she wasn't there half the time, like, I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
You know, if my mom was doing what my dad did, I was still, like I said, I still love my dad. You know, I still love the hell out of him. I'd do anything for him. Yeah. Like, just because they're not fully there don't mean that's not your parents. You still got to respect them. Like, that's weird. I don't know why people like that.
So, what does your future look like?
I can't answer that because I don't know, honestly. But from what I'm looking forward to, like, you know, big on YouTube, an actor by that time, modeling, like, you know, teaching people how to make it by being themselves, you know, married for sure.
Ooh, okay.
I love that old school love. Like, and if you're watching this, babe, you know what to do. You know what I'm expecting. Yeah. He know, I tell him all the time. I'm like, you know we're getting married, right? My auntie just told him that. My auntie said, so, okay. You know you're part of this family though, right? My makeup artist today, she told him, so I'm gonna do the wedding makeup. And I'm like, y'all just trying to rush this. Like, everybody love him. Everybody's like, that's so team him, everyone.
That's beautiful when everybody in your circle can like welcome the other person. It's so beautiful, dude.
And this is new for me. Cause like I told you, they didn't like my ex. They did not like him. Yeah, at all. But it's because he was fake and I was real. He's, you know what's crazy? He's real now as a friend to me.
Oh.
But not, he was never as a man to me.
Okay.
And so, like my ex, you know, he cracks jokes like, you know, he put you through BS, you know, he treated my queen weird. And I'm like, hey, you weren't even around, so why you want to fight him? But he's so cute. Like, he's just still like, I don't care, nobody treats you wrong. Like, you know, you got to see me. And I like that. But yeah, no, definitely, you know, I still want to be a YouTuber. I want to for sure be big with acting and modeling. Yeah. And just like, I want to build a foundation where I can help people come up by being their self. Like, there's something. Also, me and my sisters, you know, we're gonna open up a salon.
Ooh,
it's gonna have like a makeup artist in there. My sisters do hair.
Damn.
I'm pretty cool at makeup, but obviously I have my makeup artist in there. She cool. Like, that's been my friend for like 5-6 years. Like, we're close. One of my sisters, like, she's starting tattoos, so you know, we're gonna have a lot. Like, and it's also gonna be like a beauty salon as well. Like, you know, where you can go and get like hair products and stuff. That's dope. Also gonna be there as well. So it's like a family friend foundation thing.
Hell yeah.
And then so yeah, we like obviously in the future, next probably year or two, I want to have that up and running and then start getting it successful. But
hell yeah,
I'm excited for, you know, what God has in the future for me. Like, I don't put up with bullshit, you know. And if people in the industry think, like, if they even get that thought of like, oh yeah, we can get Barbie, you're not. Listen.
You gotta let them know.
Don't do that.
Shit.
I'm God's child, not the devil's.
Hell yeah. And
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on heaven gates. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that just means you're protected, dude.
Yeah.
You got the light around you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I know I'm protected. I feel like that's why I'm so confident with this. Like, does it get hard and I cry and I want to delete my social media and give up? It does get like that because I feel like I get disrespected by people that's already up there, but they're used to that. They're not used to people like me coming up, like being myself and declining offers. Like, you know, like for example, like let's say like old guys offering like a car and money, like tons of money for like, you know, some sexual videos. And it's like, they're not used to pretty girls with nice bodies and good energy declining that.
That's true.
They're always used to like, okay, oh my God, the money, the car, I'm gonna get it. It's gonna put me on. Oh, you want me to have sex with a celebrity? Let me do it. So it can put me on. But then when they come to me and they're like, Barbie, like, oh no, like you wanna have sex with so-and-so? I'm like, no, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Oh, can we help you post this on your, no, because I wouldn't disrespect myself, my family, God, or let me try it again. I wouldn't disrespect God, myself, my family, or my relationship. Like, no.
Well, what you're saying is you're using social media as a tool. You're not letting social media use you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
This is helping me become the woman I want to be, the woman I want everyone to look up to. Because I don't care. I tell everybody, I'm like, yeah, the Browns, my family will, like everybody in my family, not just my household family, everyone in my family is going to leave a mark on this world. And I want everyone to look up to us and be like, damn, like the boys in her family were football players. Now my brother just opened up his clothing brand. Like it's going crazy, you know? And so, you know, shout out to my brother. Bossier Wear, y'all shop there.
Yeah. So if you could go back in time to a young Barbie, what would you tell her?
Stand on business. Don't feel like you gotta be like, you know, in the hype to be up in life. You know, because I used to all the time, like when I was a kid, I always wanted to be around everybody. I always wanted to be noticed. I always wanted to be like, guys, like, you know, include me. You don't gotta be rock by yourself. I don't care. You stand on business by yourself. Whether if you're single, whether if you don't got family, whether you don't got a pet. As long as you're by yourself, you're going to elevate in life. That's what I had to learn because I went through it. You know, I was by myself for a long time. And people got to understand, you're going to have ups and downs.
100%.
Every time, you know, doing what you want to do and stuff and what you look forward to doing. But I feel like people don't realize that. Like, they think everything's going to be perfect. Listen, it's not going to be perfect.
100% true.
Oh, my gosh. And then also, I would tell young Barbie, girl, easy money is not always the best money. No.
It's true.
Oh, my gosh.
Hell yeah. So go to sleep early. Love you guys. Peace out.
Bye.
Dude, that was dope, dude. That was really
Thank
dope.
you.
That was a good conversation.
That was great.
I feel like a lot of people are going to get a lot of knowledge from this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. It's going to, I feel like it's going to impact a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Did you have a lot of fun?
Oh, yeah. That was amazing. My first talk show, that went amazing.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm like, when I post it, I'm excited for the part where people start finding out Barbie's fucking with someone because they don't even know.